Guys, what does Mrs. Kirsch actually do for Pennywise in It Welcome to Derry? In episode 6, we got a ton of information on who Bob Gray actually is and the relationship between him and Mrs. Kirsch, which we later find out that the original Bob Gray is Mrs. Kirsch's father. Throughout the episode, we understand that the Bob Gray and Pennywise that is shown is not Mrs. Kirsch's father, but she thinks otherwise. We also figured out that It found a loophole to make Mrs. Kirsch do all his evil wrongdoings, and in the process, Mrs. Kirsch lures in children to the basement or certain locations where they're at their weakest point, because this is exactly where Pennywise can attack. The reason why Mrs. Kirsch is even doing this is because all those kids in the asylum are talking about a clown attacking them, but Mrs. Kirsch thinks that's her father because Bob Gray used to perform as Pennywise the dancing clown. So in the process, when Pennywise is trying to attack the kid in the asylum, Mrs. Kirsch says Papa. It realizes that it can use that Bob Gray or Pennywise the dancing clown form to make Mrs. Kirsch his sidekick. That's why Mrs. Kirsch stays so close to those kids in the asylum, because those kids have had an encounter with Pennywise the dancing clown. So she lures those kids into basements or any place that has no one around so she can see her own father again. Yeah, it's so sick and twisted on what it is doing to Mrs. Kirsch, and she doesn't even realize.